But I'm just going to kind of circle where that possible tornado is. So there's Earl. You're looking at 149, 118 comes in right there and comes into Earl. Okay, this is now a tornado emergency for the city of Covington. Crestview Middle and Elementary School. This thing's going to be right on top of you. Covington baseball fields, the Covington tennis court, TCA, Tipton Christian Academy. It's going to be on you in just a matter of seconds. If you know anybody right now that's in Wynne, Arkansas, I need you to pick up the phone, I need you to call them, I need you to text them, and I need you to tell them they need to stop what they are doing and find shelter. Heavier pockets of snow moving through Memphis and DeSoto County right now, and this is what's going to bring us a couple of more inches of snow. That's where the highest threat of hail is now, and it's going to cross the river. Right here's President's Island with all the industrial plants, and then coming into downtown Memphis shortly after that. Quarter-sized hail, you don't want to be driving in it. So way too many folks right now on I-55. I know we're trying to get to work. We all got to make a paycheck. I get it. But if you can, just wait an extra 30 to 45 minutes and let this storm roll by. Well, I expect here in a few hours they're going to fire up the Pronto Pup stand. I've made that request to get a little Pronto Pup action going, maybe a funnel cake too. Going to be a lot of fun times. Kicking off here in just a few hours at Riverbeat Music Fest. But I wanted to show you the storm energy. This is the fuel that the storms need to get going, and it's almost off the charts. This is DeSoto County and Olive Branch. Stay home if you can. If you have to be out, go very slow. It is slick out there. Just right over here is still an empty field where the Wynne High School once stood, with construction expected to start on that building a little bit later this year. It's going to be a chilly Halloween night and a chilly morning as well. In fact, you're going to have to break out that ice scraper again. But I mean, we're just literally 90 seconds away from totality, and this is the moment that people say is so incredible. And the further north the jet stream is, the warmer it's going to be here. So you see that jet stream's way up in Canada, so that is allowing all kind of warm weather to filter in.
I was Googling this morning how to cook cicadas. It's not as easy as it looks.
Stop Googling it, because you don't need to do it.
It's not. You have to blanch them and everything. Like it's no, it's not for me. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it at all. You can almost smell that pumpkin spice latte drifting through the air from the coffee shop this morning. It's one of those mornings. It's a nice and cool start to our day. And that's good news, because the FedEx St. Jude Championship officially tees off today. And I do think, aside from the wet course, the weather won't be all too bad. And later today, the first big cold front of the season is going to pass through the Mid-South, and that is going to give us some big-time relief from the heat. Weather is quiet and calm as we're getting started on this Hump Day Wednesday. Hardly any cloud cover in the Mid-South, and the nearest batch of rain is all the way over off the coast of the Carolinas. So it's going to be another nice day today, but it is a chilly start. It's 39 degrees right now in Memphis, 36 in Bolivar, down to 34 in Truman, and it's some of those spots that are a little colder that might have to deal with a little bit of frost this morning. In fact, we do have a frost advisory in place for West Tennessee and parts of northeastern Arkansas. That goes until 9 a.m. And there could be some more frost later tonight, with temperatures falling back to the 30s. Now, we've technically passed our last freeze date, so I don't expect another freeze in Memphis, but our last frost typically is not until March the 30th. That's why the best rule of thumb is, if you're going to plant, wait until Easter weekend. This upcoming weekend, probably a good time to do that. Sunshine through the day today, but it's still going to be pretty chilly overall. We'll get up to right around 60 degrees for your high today. Northerly winds keeping it pretty cool, even with all of that sunshine through the day today. Rain chances pretty low for the next several days, even as we get toward next week. Sunday and Monday, just a slight chance of a couple of sprinkles. Tuesday is the day that our next weather system comes in. That's going to be our next best chance of rain. So pretty quiet here for the next several days. Not much to talk about weather-wise. Again, early next week, though, we get that next healthy storm system to roll through. That's going to bring in some heavy rain, maybe some thunderstorms by late next Monday night into next Tuesday. So for now, we'll just enjoy the sunshine. Cool today, 59 degrees this afternoon, up to 64 tomorrow, and eventually toward the 70s on Friday. Easter weekend coming right on up in a hurry, and it looks pretty nice. 75 on Saturday with a mix of sun and clouds. More clouds for Easter Sunday, but most of the rain is going to hold off for a couple of more days. So I think your Easter weekend plans look pretty good. It will be a little warmer next week, back up to near 80 for Monday with cloudy skies, maybe a sprinkle Monday night. But again, that best chance of rain comes in Tuesday. Some of that rain on Tuesday could be heavier with a couple of rumbles of thunder.